Napaka-clear ng testimony ng ating witness na talaga naman eksperto sa cybercrime. So, although medyo technical, naintindihan ng lahat. So we're very happy at sana wag naman masyado.
Wag nang masyado objection.
Hindi, wag naman siyang tirahin.
Tirahin.
Kasi tinitira na yung witness namin sa social media.
Yeah.
Eh, sana naman wag, he's just doing his duty.
Good afternoon po. Your expectation po today?
Cross-examination natin.
Okay.
So, witness natin.
Okay.
Cross-examination. And then, ang susunod is our second witness.
So,
Are you how you're feeling right now, especially during the first day kahapon?
We feel that we did well, the prosecution. At napaka-clear ng testimony ng ating witness na talaga naman eksperto sa cybercrime. So, although medyo technical, naintindihan ng lahat. So we're very happy at sana wag naman masyado.
Wag nang masyado objection.
Hindi, wag naman siyang tirahin.
Tirahin.
Kasi tinitira na yung witness namin sa social media.
Yeah.
Eh, sana naman wag, he's just doing his duty.
Ano na expectations natin sa cross-examination mamaya na
Well, we have no expectations. We're prepared to be surprised. But if not, we will continue with the same level of excellence. We are very confident in our evidence, and we are very confident in the testimony of the witness who is just there to tell the truth as a public servant. So, wag naman siyang i-personal. At sinisiraan ng mga trolls yung public record niya.
Ma'am, sa pre-trial order, release na kayo doon sa mga witnesses ng Archbishop Clark. How will you still pursue that?
We reserve the right. We cannot comment yet on the psychiatrist. But,
You can say for sure now that that's planned or you're going to call in
reserve. We have made reservations.
to,
We have made reservations on certain witnesses.
like,
Like, if I tell you, I have to kill you.
no, but nasa pre-trial naman siya.
Yeah, no, may general reservation.
Could be or could not be. Parang
Could
ganun
be or
yan.
could not be depending on how the sessions will go. But whatever it is, we are backed up by testimonial and documentary evidence. You saw naman the videos yesterday. We are preparing for trial again, and we hope na malinaw, we're trusting na malinaw yung presentation yesterday as a preliminary to all of these videos, indicating the intent of the president and her actual contracting of an assassin.
Actual contract.
Yes.
You can show that? You can show that?
Yes,
Na
that
she
was the
couldn't-
testimony. That was the testimony. That was her own words. That I have actually hired
Okay.
a person to kill the president.
So you don't-
I have actually hired.
So yun na yun.
Her own words.
So you don't need, halimbawa, NBI saying na, oh, we found that person na the Vice President contracted.
Let's wait for the testimony because the attorney Matibag is also going to be a witness. Let's wait for what he will say.
Can we read between the lines?
Well, I will just say that this was not the end of the investigation. There were further investigations conducted. Let's wait for the results of those investigations.
Si Director Matibag is scheduled for next week na, no, ma'am?
I think he is a subpoenaed witness. He will be a subpoenaed witness.
Sorry, hindi ko lang po tatanong na. Kailan po ninyo i-formalize yung inyong motion on the VP po, calling the VP as of witness?
There is a schedule to submit the list of witnesses every Tuesday. So we submitted our list of witnesses for next week, yesterday. Next Tuesday, we will submit our list of witnesses for the week after.
After Tuesday ang cycle natin.
Every Tuesday po ang cycle because Wednesday, to give the court the opportunity to issue the subpoena on a Wednesday. So we are required to reveal our witnesses, subpoenaed witnesses, every Tuesday.
So possible kasama po sa Tuesday yung kay Vicky as hostile witness?
Well, her head is blooded but unbound. Hopefully, she will appear here again because as I mentioned in yesterday's hearing, we intend to subpoena.
So sa Tuesday po, possibly sa
Next Tuesday.
possibly po
We intend to subpoena her as we manifested in court. But whether the court will actually issue it is dependent on the discretion of the presiding judge. And as you heard yesterday, he will require a legal memorandum of issue. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you po.
We're going to the session hall.
Ma'am, very short lang po. Yung tungkol lang po dun sa mga pag-object.
Gilid na po, ma'am. Ma'am,
Sandali,
gilid na po.
hindi makukunan.
Gilid na po.
Hindi makukunan. Sandali, yung cameraman po. Ma'am, very short lang. Kasi yung yesterday we witnessed how the defense continuously objected to the questions, minsan not allowing to finish the question, tapos object pa rin ng object. Ano po bang tingin niyo po rito? Is it part of their legal strategy o hinaharangan lang ang katotohanan? What are your thoughts?
Well, we cannot speak for them, no? Pero tama ka doon. Dalawa lang ang pwedeng maging appreciation dyan. Either they believe that there is a genuine basis for objection or just part of the legal strategy.
Pero talagang hindi to pang-aasar lang.
Well, that's their prerogative kung ano man yun. No? That's part of the trial and it really happens.
Ma'am, voting threshold, i-raise niyo po ba yung issue na yun?
We haven't talked about it, no? So, let's wait and see kung anong magiging action ng House.
But it is an option to question, to raise this before the Supreme Court.
Actually, it's not just an option for the House. It's everybody's option.
Opo, but saan mas kumikiling yung House at this point, ma'am?
We haven't discussed it for the purpose of our official position, no? Although for myself, I have pronounced it even before we started this impeachment trial. Na I'm not aligned with the position of the impeachment court, but that is just my personal opinion. It doesn't bind the prosecution.
Ma'am,
Okay.
VP as hostile witness.
Excuse po.
Let's wait and see.
Ma'am, kunin ko lang po.
Gilid na.
Ba yun? Makukumpel ba yun? Magkaka-appear ba yun under pain of arrest because there is a valid and subsisting arrest? And then, yung dalawa naman are detained because of a court case. So they are in detention, cannot participate, and they are at this point outside the coercive powers of the Senate, unless, for example, mapayagan sila ng Sandigan Bayan to attend. So, ang pinaka-crucial na period is either magbobotohan na o nakaboto na. Kasi lalo na pag nakaboto na, and assuming hindi makakuha ng 16 because of those special circumstances na may ilan-ilan na mga miyembro na hindi man lang nakapag-participate kasi nga of their respective situations na outside of the coercive powers of the Senate, then magiging justiciable controversy yan na kung halimbawa ang makakaboto is less than 16. There's not going to be any issue if despite of those circumstances na walang 2, 3, or even more senators ay
May 16.
may 16, then there's no issue. May 16 or more than 16, there's no issue. Yun po ang sinasabi namin kung bakit premature pa, kung bakit not yet ripe for adjudication. Yung tinatawag na doctrine of ripeness, that the courts cannot decide on constitutional issues not yet in the absence of an actual and fully developed controversy. Is there a controversy now? None. Wala pa. Too early. Nag-umpisa pa lang yung hearings, yung trial. So later siguro, magiging very ripe talaga yan and proper for a judicial case with a petition with the Supreme Court is kapag nagbotohan na at hindi na-achieve yung 16 and i-insist ng mga bumoto na dapat hindi bilangin yung mga outside of the coercive powers of the impeachment court. Pero kung nakakuha naman ng 16, no justiciable controversy, no issue.
So ma'am, hindi prosecution ang dapat mag-question, it's the Senate or judges? Or can the prosecution also, or will the prosecution question it?
It's being discussed. It's being discussed. Kasi, clarify kahapon eh. Actually, before nag-raise ng parliamentary inquiry sa Senator Ping Lacson and clarified and asked for clarification kung yung mga pronouncement pa on the first day dun sa pagtackle ng mga preliminary threshold matters, including the issue of voting, of the voting threshold, is it already the ruling of the court or opinion lang or declaration lang ni Senate President ni Presiding Officer Cheese Escudero about the existence of a particular jurisprudence. Parang gano'n, yung Bayan case ang sinight niya. So we were actually about to make a manifestation and make such clarification. Put forward a motion for clarification. Papa-clarify din sana namin yon. Ano ba yun? Is that already the ruling of the court and not just a pronouncement, a statement by the presiding officer? Pero yung sagot nga is it's already a ruling because no one from the other members of the court opposed it. So hindi na kami nakapag na-manifest and ask for clarification. But our position is premature pa. This is not, of course, a manifestation of any lack of confidence on the part of the prosecution in garnering the 16 votes. Kaya lang kailangan maging klaro because of mga ganyan na mga nuances na meron mga ilan-ilan na hindi naman pala pwede. Kaya yung issue about yung ituturing daw na acquittal yung mga wala kung hindi mapapayagan, acquittal ang kanilang boto. It's not proper at this point to be saying that because the more fundamental issue is can they ever participate in the voting or in the proceedings and in the voting. If they're unable to participate, ano yung sinasabing vote nila? So because it will be an issue again is whether yung issue ng acquittal dun daw on the part of the absent or members who are outside of the coercive powers of the state ay kung if at all pwede silang isama sa functional base ng 2/3. Is it really 24? Kahit tatlo yung not present because they're outside the coercive powers of the impeachment court, or dapat ibase yan doon sa members who are functioning as the senator judges who are functioning as such members of the impeachment court.